Hey guys, what's up? So today I'll teach you how you can make a website. So if you want to create a personal site or if you want to create a website for your business, then this video is right for you. So I'll show you the step-by-step process on how you can create a website. And at the end of this video, we should be able to create a website and you can follow the same steps to create your own site. But before we continue, if you love informational videos like this and you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button now and please click that notification bell for you to be updated with my videos. So now, if you're ready, let's get started. So there are two things that we need for our website. So first, we need to have a domain name. So the domain name is the address of our website in the internet. And second, we need to have a web hosting service. So a web host will store the files of your website and make them accessible over the internet. So the first step in creating a website is to choose a domain name. So think of a domain name that you will use for your website. For me, I decided to use Squadhelp.com, and that is the website that we will create today in this video. And to check if your domain name is available to register, let's go to Namecheap.com. So here in Namecheap website, so you can see a box here. Type the domain name that you want to register. So for example, in case you want to use the name of my website.com, this is just an example, and click search. And here you can see that the name of my website.com is available to register with a check icon here. So what we will do is we will add it to cart. So now you can see that the name of my website.com has been added to the cart. You can see it here. So for now, we'll keep it at our cart and we'll pay that one later together with our hosting. So that's it for the first step, guys. That is to choose a domain name that you will use for your website. So now that we have a domain name for our website, it's time for our second step, which is to get a hosting plan. So in this video, I'll be using Namecheap hosting again because I've been using Namecheap for my other websites, and also it's one of the cheapest plans that I have found for hosting. So let's go to Namecheap.com website again and hover hosting and then click shared hosting. So here we can see the different plans under shared hosting, but I will use Stellar. So it's on 50% discount for the first year. So you'll have to pay only 17.28 US dollars. That's around 837 pesos. And next year it will renew at $33.88 per year. So that's around 1,640. And then you can actually set up 3 websites here for this plan. So if you have family members and friends who wants to have their website also, then you can use this hosting plan for 3 websites. So we'll just have to click get started. And then since we already have our domain name in the cart, we can see it here at the bottom. Just use that one and add to cart. So now we have our domain name and our hosting for 1 year using this domain name. So what you have to do is to confirm the order and pay this one. So before you pay, you have to create an account. So you can enter username here, password, confirm password, your first name, last name, and email address, and then create an account and then continue with the payment of the domain name and the hosting. By the way, I already registered Skillia.com and a Stellar plan for my web hosting service. So that's the one that we will use in creating the website in this video. So now that we have a domain name and a hosting plan, it's time for our next step, which is to set up our WordPress website. So let's go to Namecheap.com and sign in using your account, the one you created earlier, before paying for the hosting and the domain. So now from your Namecheap account dashboard, select domain list. Then select the domain that you registered earlier and click manage. So I'm using this domain because I registered Skillia.com in another registrar. So navigate to the name servers section and then change this one to Namecheap web hosting DNS and click check here to save the changes. So it states here that this update may take up to 48 hours, but sometimes it's earlier than that. We need this one because we need to point the name server of the domain to the hosting. The next step would be to install WordPress. So here you can see the email from Namecheap about your hosting package. You have the details here, and then scroll down until you can see the cPanel details. There is a URL, the username and password. So click on the URL. So log into your cPanel using the username and password which are provided in the email. Copy and paste them inside the cPanel login screen and then click login. So here you are now inside the cPanel. Click on Softaculous Apps Installer and then click WordPress. And now let's click install now. And here you can see some information about your WordPress website. So you have here your URL, the destination of your website or the domain name. You can also change the site name here and site description, but you can do this one later also inside your WordPress dashboard. And for your admin account, create a new username here and set your password also. Please don't forget this one because these are the login credentials that you will use in logging into your WordPress dashboard. So remember this account, guys. And you can also set your admin email here. And then let's scroll down and there's some more configuration. Just keep it as is and click on advanced options, and you might want to change your automated backups so you can set it to once a week. And then at the bottom you have to input your email where the installation details will be sent and then click install. And now WordPress is being installed, so let's wait. And now WordPress has been installed. You can see the URL of your website there and the administrative URL. So now let's click the URL and the admin URL. So now we can see that our website is now live and you can see the admin URL. So we'll log in using our username and password that we set earlier during the installation of our website. So now we can see our dashboard here. So this is the dashboard of your website and this is our live website here. So the first thing that we want to do is to install a new theme. To install a new theme, go to Appearance and then click Themes and click Add New and search for a theme. So for me, I will use Generate Press. To install, click Install and click Activate. So you can customize your theme by clicking Customize here. By the way, you can see the change in your theme here, so it changes to that new theme. So we can change some information about our website. For example, tagline. So let's change this one. Then hit Publish. So we can see here that the information has changed. So you can also change the layout for your header, for all other elements, and then colors and typography. Just click close or X button here to close. So now let's install some plugins. To install a plugin, go to Plugins and click Add New. So you can search for a plugin. For example, I'll choose Elementor. Let's click Install Now and then click Activate. So now we can see Elementor has been added in the menu and some settings. The next thing would be to create a page. But before we will create a page, we need to go to Settings and click Permalinks and change the links into this one, Post Name. So this is the format of the link for your pages and posts. And click Save Changes. So now to create a new page, go to pages and then click add new. So for example, we'll create an about page and click edit with Elementor. So you can add some elements here. This is a drag and drop interface for Elementor in creating pages and posts. You can create a new column here and then click this one and drag, like you want to add a heading and type whatever text that you want, and then to add another element, just click it again and drag text editor below the header, and then just type or paste whatever text that you want to display. You can also preview the changes here before you want to hit publish, so you can see it here how it will look like when it's published, and hit publish. Navigate to the about page. You can see your about here. So that's how you can add a page. To close this one, click this icon and exit to dashboard, and click this icon here to go to the dashboard. To add a new post, navigate to post and add new. Add a title, for example, how to make money selling domain names, and edit with Elementor. So you can add another column and you can drag here another title, let's say and you can add some text the same way that you did with your page. So you can paste some information here, and also you can add like a video, for example, just drag this video and you can change the link here to the link of your video, so you can see it here, and then hit publish. So click this one if you want to see the page right away. So you can see here the link to your new post, and just click that one and you can see. So now let's close this one. Let's update our menu. So go to appearance and click menus, click about and click add to menu, and then you can set this one to primary and then save menu. So if you refresh your website, you can see that the about page is already in the menu. So this is how you can work with the dashboard of your new website. So you can just navigate to the menu here at the left for the different configuration that you want to do. So another thing that you should check is if SSL has been activated for your website. So for example, if you go to your website, beside the domain name, you can see here that the connection is secure, meaning SSL has been enabled. So to check on that one, go to your Namecheap account and go to your hosting, click this arrow and check if the positive SSL is active. If not, you can change it by clicking this manage button and activate your SSL. So that's it, guys. We were able to create a website, and you can follow the same steps in creating your own website. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button and also click that notification bell for you to be updated with new videos like this. And also, I'll create new posts or contents in my new website, especially on my tutorials here in YouTube. I'll make them into a post also in that website. So that's it for now, guys. I hope that you have learned something, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.